Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition, Mafia Roundtable, Sakali's Corner Unfiltered. First off, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Yesterday, I was just, as they say, a couch potato. I didn't do anything. Just lounged around all day, relaxed, no gym, nothing, zero. I was just a bum yesterday. So, and sometimes you need that just to unwind and just chill out, watch TV, eat, and relax. And that's good. Just like a computer, you have to shut it down every once in a while. So, same with the body. Anyway, folks, we're going into part two today. Michael Washwoman Mancuso, the boss of the Bonanno crime family. And like I say, I made a mistake with some of my notes. So let me inform everybody. First off, go to egvodka.com. Order it today, 100% gluten-free, organic. We have 3 flavors, all excellent. They're great for a holiday gift. Go to egvodka.com. Order it today. Also, go to Always Lit Cigars. Get your 3 Capo cigars. See them up there. And Bad Santa. So they'll be shipped to you. And don't forget to go to the Goodfellow podcast. My boy Joe Barone. We'll be doing some stuff together. I just have to get my butt out there. But with that said, folks, stay tuned. We're coming out with a good show today. Got a lot of responses, comments. I'm going to answer them live. We'll go into that. But first off, my correction is it wasn't Anthony, Bruno, and Delicato with parole. Anthony, Bruno, and Delicato is off of parole. He got released early. No more parole. Everything's sealed, though, why he got released early. And, folks, you can apply for it, which he probably did after a year, and they can terminate it. So I'm just guessing they want him to run around free. They'll surveil him and start picking people off. But who knows? Who knows why they did it? You know, some people pass some comments too in the Bronx. Well, maybe he's no good. No, not happening with Bruno. So not happening. So Bruno's too old school, did too much time, and the chips may lie where they lie with him, and that's it. So it's not happening with Bruno. Also, the person that is another Anthony. So I'm not going to blow them up. Who's on parole, wants to step back, which is understandable. But that being the case, hello, everybody, and wish everybody the best. Hope everybody had a great day. I had a really good workout this morning. Did chest and biceps. Kept it light. I felt strong, but I was going to go medium heavy. I said, nah, let me stay light. And I just stayed light, reps, and good intensity. So before I go even into reading, I'm going to go into some of these comments. And by the way, folks, Michael is more than likely going to have a problem. And, there's a lot of concern out there from what I got in the Bronx that he's going to get picked up for conspiracy to murder. And it did, listen, I was told by law enforcement, they called me up anytime there is, just so you know, anytime they get information where somebody's going to get whacked or something's going to happen, they have to inform you. They have to inform you. So that's what happened. They informed me. And then, I just, here's who you have to be careful with. So, Mike, bye-bye. Bye-bye, dummy. Dum-dum. That's because you can't do work yourself. So you try being slick, waiting when you were away, set up a hit. And then you have Johnny Joe, who I don't know. I really don't know where his mind is. Maybe he did too much coke back in the day, where he's not all there. But and then you have Hippie. So Hippie's another one. And we're gonna read comments with everybody. And then you have Dominic Bruno. I'm not Dominic Bruno. Dominic DeLuca. So Dom, if I were you, be careful. Be careful. because they're going to look to make moves now that it's out there, it's publicized. Mobsters will stick together. So I advise you, brother, be careful. Do what you have to do at the end of the day. You getting jammed up for these morons, it's not worth it. Anyway, so we'll go into some of the comments. And folks, for those of you who know me, for those of you who don't know me, just coming on for the first time, hit that subscribe button, because my show, good, bad, or indifferent comments, posts, I'll talk about it. I don't shy away from anything. When people start getting really disrespectful, then that's when I'll block them, I'll delete them, take them off. So I'll go into some of these comments because some of them were really good. It starts off, Dom definitely has a grudge against Mancuso. We could hear both sides, but that's obvious. Can't happen because Mike is never going to talk. No, you're wrong. Mike will write probably my ex-wife a letter talking about how bad I am, talking about I have a kid out there with another woman, because that's what Mike's about. He'll write somebody a letter, it'll get intercepted. So, and a grudge, I'm upset. I'm upset. And I would, you know what? I stopped violence, but if he was in front of me, man, I'd break his jaw. I would definitely break his jaw, without a doubt. Damn, Doms. Back to telling, and not just in court, on YouTube as well. No, I'm bringing out a fact. Bringing out a fact, brother. So that's it. That's just telling my thing. He wants to put it out there. Stupid enough, they want to congregate. It got on wire that they're looking to kill me, that he put out the hit on me while he's away. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's talking bullshit too much. So for the feds to have that, you dummy. Bye-bye. I'll send you some soap on a rope, Mike. So, Dom, I know you were back in the day, and I respect that. But Hippie and Mike are true warriors. We'll go into that. These guys did major time. Well, I hate to tell you, I did more time than both of them. So Mancuso's probably up there with me, because he killed his wife. He did time in the state, and then he just came off. So him and I have about the same time, a little over 20 in. So calling Hippie a punk, he did 12 years without opening his mouth. Okay. Just because you open up your mouth doesn't mean you're not a tough guy, or you aren't a tough guy. So I did take the coward way out, but I am no punk, that's for sure. And when I say punk, I use it in reference to somebody smacks you and you do nothing, you're a punk. If you need 10 guys behind you to fight somebody, you're a punk. I have a track record. Never happened. I went into places by myself, into Albanian territory by myself. They even asked me, do you need help? You want to come back, get some of your guys? I said, no, I'm here with you. I'm okay. You my friend? They said, yeah, I'm good. Let's go. So that's the way a gangster rolls. So these two, Michael Hippie, Mike Washwoman Mancuso, punks, stone cold punks. These people are former gangsters. I'm 65 from Brooklyn. Never heard anything like that in my life. What a bunch of jerk-offs. Okay. Joey, I'm glad you're 65. You're from Brooklyn. Wonderful. So let me ask you something, Joey. Why the hell are you watching then? Why are you watching? So you must be a jerk-off. Thinking we're jerk-offs, but you're a bigger jerk-off for watching. And posting. You have to give Mikey, though. He stood up and took over the family in disarray because all the ratting. Even his own boss ratted. Yeah, I know. Joe Messino told on me. That's what jammed me and Vinny up. So the response, somebody responded, in disarray, LOL. After him, it was even worse. So true. After Mikey took over, it was even worse. The family was in more disarray than ever before. Joe C should have stayed in control. I guarantee the family would have been better off. Absolutely 10,000%. You are right. You are right. The family would have been much better position with Joe C. Because you have Michael has his cousin Anthony Aiello there. I heard this kid's another blowjob, never had a fight in his life. And I say that because he walks around and he gave himself, I think, a nickname, Pit Bull Iron Man. Never had a fight in his life. So to give yourself a nickname, you're a jerk off. So sorry. Um, when Dom is consistent with content, no matter what it is, he's good. He's solid. He gets solid views. Yeah, no. When they hear the Mafia talk, I tell it the way it is, the way I feel, and that's it. When a guy's out there, they're good people. I'll tell it. I'll give them their props. But Michael, Washwoman, Mancuso is a stone cold punk. Because of him, because of his lack of leadership, his lack of balls, Sally Daz got killed. Great man, great man, got killed because Michael should have stepped up, stepped up, stepped up. But Michael's too much of a washwoman. That's all he is, soft. Not hating on you, Dom, but this is like poking the bear with a stick head that's in a cage. Listen, I could poke him all I want. By the way, talking about Michael, I have a photo of Michael, folks. This is Michael before he had his hair done. That's Michael, washwoman, Mancuso. That's him. Every time I see Despicable Me, that's who I think of. Now, people, that's going to be embedded in your brain. So we have to that one. Imagine a boss taking abuse like this. He really must be pathetic. To get smacked in prison and not do anything, you're pathetic. You are pathetic. You are a disgrace to a man. To a man. You might as well put lipstick on and a dress. Got smacked in prison and you did shit about it. So somebody else writes, not hating on you, Dom, but this is like poking the bear. So somebody responded, hey, they tried to whack him. I could definitely agree with him. Somebody else responded, allegedly. You're right, allegedly. When the FBI got word of it and told me, there's no more allegedly. They know. They knew the players. They knew when Dom DeLuca coming down here, who his relatives are. And I did my research, so I know where everybody is, folks. So I gave up that life. I gave up that side of me. Like I advocate to kids, streets are not for you. And this is one of the reasons for the kids out there. Too much money out there legitimately, without a doubt. Again, I keep it real. Even the bad comments. Dom's acting like a punk, calling out the current boss members who didn't snitch from behind a computer with the FBI watching, trying to get jammed up. Number one, FBI probably watching, definitely watching. They can watch all they want. They're the ones that told me. So they had to warn me that there's a hit on me, contract on me, and that was it. So that's your opinion. So I respect that. Hearing these stories makes me happy. I live like a schnook. Me too. Me too, Tony. Tony Sideburns. You know what? I'm happy too that I changed my ways, living a different life, and it's all about the family now, and that's it. The irony of calling Mancuso a washwoman wish list, literally running a gossip column on YouTube. No, this is my channel. So and to prove he's a washwoman, two different women he wrote letters to, letters from jail, talking about me and my father, and talking about Michael Melnish going with Sharice Rodolfo to his wife. That's a snitch. That's a snitch move. That's a punk move. You don't do that. What I would have did, if it was me, I'd wait till I come home and I handle it. That's what I would have did. So, let's see. Dom, Oh, Dom, I feel you, brother. Protect yourself, but F all the haters. And do you take care of yourself and your family? Yeah, no, I agree. But they're entitled to their opinion, so we'll go with that. The word in the Bronx, they're closing in on Mike. Mike is just, it's not boss material. Like I said, folks, he got there by default. He was an acting captain. They just got bumped up to an acting captain because there was nobody else to put there. And then Vinny put him in the acting underboss position because Vinny needed somebody. He needed to put him. Um, and that was it. That was it. But Michael had nothing. He had nothing. He had nothing. He had nothing out there. So look what he's doing. He's shaking down legitimate businesses for money. How the hell are you shaking down a legitimate business in this day and age? That's a disgrace. Dom, do you visit Disney World often? No, I haven't, but I'm going to go there soon. Johnny Joe is so well liked. Why doesn't he poll the captains and get voted in? Those days are over with. Michael is the boss. The only way taken out is taken out or life in prison. So, Johnny Joe is very well liked, but the moves he's doing nowadays to me is stupid. But to each his own. I'm sure he has his reasons. With all due respect, you're calling them punks, but they stood up and you're on YouTube. I don't idolize gangsters, and most don't stand up. I don't have a problem with it, but it does come off bad. Too many hit videos. You know what? Very good, very well said. Um, Gotta respect that. But there's a lot of gangsters that stand up. A lot of mobsters stood up. You know, out of maybe 800 mobsters out there, what do you have? About 150 that flipped. So they're still out there. But I agree. But I'm just telling my stories. That's it. But this is not a story. This is a fact. Uh, Dom, you're the realist. If you ever need anything in Miami, let me know. Thank you. I was supposed to be down there this weekend doing an EG event at the Gatsby Awards last night. But like I said, I was just too burnt out. Couldn't make it down there. So that's it. Tony Green still on paper. He's supposedly the conciliere. LOL. Who knows? Who knows who's there? Like I said, I was told it was Vinny TV, and he's not happy. That's for sure. Dom, one thing I love about your channel, you keep it 100. Like you hear, I am a man. The stock I love. We're talking about trading, going into that. As always, hard working. I don't stop 48 hours straight. Keep on going then. Keep on going, and you always get what you want in life. That's for sure. Born and raised in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. So you know that neighborhood was heavy. They are hating on your success. Legit. Dom, I don't blame you. I would do the same. Listen, folks, again, for those of you who don't know me, tuning in for the first time, hit that subscribe button. I had my boss rat on me. I had my two bosses. One's talking about murders that I'm doing out there on the street, and the other one is wearing a wire. So, you know what? Damn this shit. Loyalty is a two-way street. I was tired. Then I get locked up. I have Michael, the washwoman Mancuso, takes everything from me. And somebody passed the comment, Dom, that's what happens when you're a captain, you go to jail. They take your crew. No, doesn't happen. Here's what happens. You have a process. Presumed innocent to found guilty. While I'm fighting my case, my crew stays in place. That's why you have an acting captain. I had Nicholas Piscotti, aka PJ. He was my acting captain. He's supposed to handle my crew. That's my support. Now, if I'm found guilty, I take a plea. I'm doing time. Then they break up the crew. Cool. Then I'm no longer the captain. They put somebody else there, and that's it. That's the way it runs. But while I'm fighting the case, they're not supposed to break up the crew. Just shows another thing Michael, washwoman Mancuso, has no clue on being a boss. This is Mike C. Not only the funny thing about all these comments that are against Dom, but the sad thing as well is that you can't even take out the mafia part of the situation, but you guys are talking shit, can never understand anything at all because you are not Italian either. Because if you were either one, as in the mafia or even Italian, then you would know that you don't rob your brother of millions of dollars. Then I'm trying to hit. Then that moment he gets locked up, and without the whole Sam's Act thing, doesn't matter because no matter what, you give him a fighting chance. Michael didn't do that. Michael did absolute opposite. Cause the moment Dom got locked up, that very minute, Michael saw dollar signs, period. Well, Mike C, I know you're from the Bronx, and I know you're probably somebody close, either Genovese or Bonanno. So, because you're absolutely right. You're absolutely 1000% right. Washwoman LOL wouldn't have sent someone 3 goons down already. Listen, they're going to be leery. He already has a conspiracy case. And folks, it's only a matter of time. They're going to round everybody up. They're definitely going to round everybody up. This came from the feds. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to embellish. And they had to warn me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, and like I said, by me putting it out there, it put the brakes on everything. But you know what? It's called conspiracy to murder, especially a government informant. They're done. They're done. So Dominic DeLuca, be careful. Be careful because you're playing with made guys out there, and they'll stick together. You might be the weak link. So call 1-800-FED immediately. Keep going, Dom. You're a real man. I trust you all the way from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dom, buy Amazon. If you're not scared, post your address. Don't hide. Listen, I'm not hiding. I'm in the Orlando area. Is what it is. I'm not going to post my address. I have my family members. So I have to protect them. If I was by myself, it's a different story. Mike is scared to death of Dom. Everyone. Mike is scared to death of Dom. Everyone in the Bronx talk about it at delis. So, listen, is what it is. So, and that's because, like I commented back, Mike's a wannabe tough guy. He rides everyone's coattails. That's for sure. Dom, for shits and giggles, read the comment section. Oh, I'm reading them, brother. I'm reading them. Man, oh man, this guy's going to get whacked for sure. No, I actually probably saved myself by putting it on the internet. I'm not as stupid as you think. Well, folks, that's it from the comments from that. So we'll shut that down. But yeah, so Michael's going to have a headache himself. And again, the family doesn't like him. People in the Bronx don't like him. So eventually one or two things is going to happen. They're going to just do what they have to do, which I don't want to see that happen to anybody, or they're going to get locked up again. And that's it. It's sad. It's sad. But he's just a moron. Thinks he knows better. And for the feds to get wind of it, it's not good. That means it's probably on tape. It's probably on tape. Hippie, Johnny Joe, Michael, Dom. Sorry. What can you do? Stupid. Don't talk about murder. Don't talk about murder. Just do it. Too late for that. All right, so we'll go back now. First off, German, thank you for the contribution. A contribution to the war chest. Much love and respect, German. German, much love to you. Thank you from the land down under. Thank you for being a solid fan of the show. I appreciate it. Cynthia, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Jimmy, you the man, Dom. Keep doing what you're doing. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. Enzo, what's up? Dom, is a contract just he go take care of him or something more formal? No, it's just probably it was a plot. It was a plot. They orchestrated a plot to take me out. and they use Dom DeLucia to do it because his father is in the Orlando area. Okay, how would I know that? How would I know that? All five families still active, I think. Absolutely, they are. Too much money out there. It's more underground. They backed up a lot. I agree with that. Vincent, hey Dom, how you doing? I'm doing great. Can't complain. Getting ready to go eat after this. Stomach's growling and gonna do my thing. We have shooting the dice. I can't see the comments, Dom. Reading it. Oh, that you're reading out. They were from my last show. So I took the regular comments, not the live one, the regular ones, and I was reading from there. It takes he's streaming to other platforms unless it's on my end. Yeah, shooting the dice. No, that was from my I had my other computer up, and I was looking at the comments that were posted on the last show, not from the live, just comments. There's about 100 of them, so that's what I was responding to. Francisco, he lives here. Shooting. Okay. Let's see. Timothy Sullivan. Hello, Dom. Greetings from Orlando. It's a beautiful day. By the grace of God, you don't have to lay with dogs. Stay safe, my friend. Timothy, thank you. Yes, it was a gorgeous day today. Really, really nice. Really comfortable. See, I have a little long sleeve shirt, but it was nice. Really nice day. Chris, the idea LNC is awesome. Let's be honest, though. Most are jealous, envious, and fake. It was better in the 20s to the 90s. Um, Definitely better. You know what? The 1900s to, I would say, 70s. 90s, I'd say the 70s. That's 80s. That's when, it was strong. It was strong. Dom, I respect what you do. Keep up. Maybe a better comparison for Michael, Washwoman Mancuso. I added the Washwoman. Is Gil, what's that? Glorin from the Lord of the Rings. LOL. I'm drawing a blank. In my earlier streams was the guy. Oh, who was the guy? Demon. Demon was Stephen DeLuca, which I have stories with Stephen DeLuca. He got shot to death in the Bronx. And I'll go into that, what I heard with that, and we'll talk about that at a later date. John Ramsey, hey, Dom, when are you going to do your workout videos? Same age as you, would like some tips on working out. They're coming soon. I just have to get everything together. I have a lot. Remember, folks, I'm by myself. I still didn't even find the location. I have to get the studio set up, buy the equipment, put the production team in place. I have to do that. I'm running construction projects. I have a lot going on. There's other things. I have the EG Vodka. So I have a lot. There's not enough hours in the day for me. So I'll get to it, though. The book. I'm actually, folks, what I'm doing, spoke with the publishing company. And I think it's about maybe 30 pages of the graphic novel from the book that I did. Because originally I was coming out with a graphic novel, breaking it down to 32 graphic novel books. And what I'm going to do is a limited edition of the hardback cover, and we're inserting the graphic novels for those. So it's going to be a special book. It'll be numbered. I'm probably doing 250 editions. They'll be all numbered, and then I'll sign them too. We'll do signings for that. But it's coming along. We're getting moving with that. So that's finally up and running. Hope, what's up, homie? Love your style. Thank you. Try to keep it. Truth, very neat. Great show. Thank you, Truth. What a washwoman. I'm a washwoman too now, but you know what? I can do it. I'm not in the Mafia anymore. So I've changed, man. And I'm going to come out here, put people on blast. That's what Callie's Corner Unfiltered is going to be all about. But we're going to have fun doing it. That's for sure. Did you ever give up any info on Big Ernie to the feds? Listen, when you debrief, you go in, you tell them what you know, but I didn't know much with Ernie. So he just raised me, father to me. That's all I know. So, and that's it. So I don't have to prove anything anymore. Nope, none of us do. None of us do. Mosey boy, Dom, have a great evening. Have a great evening, good buddy. I got some rods. It just skipped on me. I'm sorry. Resting now. God bless. God bless to you too. Thank you for always coming on. Ryan Brown, good to see you. Thank you for the contribution. Props to you for always keeping it 100. God bless you and be well, Dom. Listen, I try. I really try. I try to do the right thing. We have Cynthia. Dom, a live cooking show. Make some spaghetti. We want to see more sides of Dom. You know what? I definitely will. When I do start cooking with my garlic, I start singing Italian. So remember songs from my grandfather. I used to hear the Italian music all the time. And it's funny. No, there's going to be a lot of different things we do on Sakali's Corner Unfiltered. We're going to have fun, different people on, and just going back and forth. So I agree with Cynthia. Okay. I agree at Cynthia. Francisco, did you know anyone from Goodfellas movies? Yes, I did. My uncle Pete was in the movie, Pete the Killer. Johnny Meatballs, I think they call him Johnny Meatballs. That's Johnny Roast Beef. He actually had a deli in Harlem. I think it might have been on 127th Street and maybe 4th or 5th Avenue. And actually, when my uncle came home from jail, federal prison, he was working for Johnny. He didn't work, but he was in the deli. He had a no-show job there. So, Chris, your life is a lot better now. I'm sure of it. No, it is, folks. I have to ask everybody something. Also, anybody know this Fat Joey? People, I know there's a lot of people from the Bronx. Who is this Fat Joey? He claims he's Vinny Basciano's cousin. Anybody know him? I keep on forgetting, and then I scroll through. Nobody's answering. So, what's that? Vincasio Di Fino. Thank you for your contribution. And we have, I'm sorry with the names, folks. Thank you guys for your contribution. How can anyone trust FBI after Trump hoax? Listen, you have a lot of good and bad all over. So I trust my handlers, the people I'm in contact with. They're not going to blow smoke up my ass. Knowing how I am too, like I know they had to say, "Oh, I hope Dom doesn't go on looking to go up to New York." And I right afterwards I went up to New York. I had something to do, and he's like, "You're okay?" So I'm always okay. Dom, please don't go into the neighborhood. Don't start. Those were their words to me. They know the way I am. Shooting the dice. Why chest and buys, Dom, not chest and tries. You know what? I like. Okay, back in the day, you do a push pull. It's usually supposed to be back. People, for those of you who work out, try doing back workout superset with chest. Start on the bench, do chainsaws. That's for your back, your lats. Once you start getting pumped and you're on the bench, you get an extra press. It pushes up because your lats are swollen. So there's always good different variations. So to me, it's a push pull routine, and I like it because it fatigues me on the bench too, because now I'm getting my blood going. And like I said, I kept it light, so it was good. I had fun. Dom, when you talk about the George Keo murder, you said that George knew right away that you set your friend up to rob him. Oh, you sent your friend up to rob him. How do you think he knew? I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe the accent of the guys, we're all from the Bronx. It was Matthew Gillick and Booby that went up there. And maybe he did just process elimination. He knew. Remember, he lived in Pompano Beach. I met him in Lighthouse Point, which is a fluent area. So all the people around there, nobody's a thug. I was the only one, I guess. And, that's it. Christopher Todd. I love Sakali's Corner Unfiltered. Wait till it's full fully up and running, you'll really like it. Thank you. Me and my strut pet. What's up, Dom? What's up? Good to see you. Vincent, hey Dom, how you doing? I'm doing great. Um, Philly D, Dom, can you say anything about Senator John Calandra, Guy Vella? Um, you know what? I will talk about it next time. We'll talk about Guy Vella. Okay, that's who I can know, and we'll talk about him. Dom, would you be interested in coming to a Christmas party at the Marina Del Rey? Let's go, Frank. Give me the invite. I'm coming to the Marina Del Rey. I'll show up. Listen, last time I heard there was a big wedding, maybe about 450 people, and a old friend of mine hit me up. He said, Dom, I'm at the wedding. Every single table was talking about you. This was about a year ago when I first came on the scene. Everybody's talking about you. They're complimenting. They can't believe it. Keep it up. So let's see. Dom, remember when you used to get the fireworks from our friend on Harding Avenue? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Anyway, folks, we're going to call it a night, wrap it up. Wish everybody the best. Stay tuned for tomorrow night. I'll figure out a show, what to do, but we'll just have some fun. Come on, we'll see who we're going to talk about, who we're going to go in with stories, and just wish everybody the best. And kids out there, don't glamorize this life. It's not for you. Stay away from the streets. Streets are not your friends. There's no loyalty because you have guys like Michael Washwoman. He needs people like me, people like you, to make him money, to do things out there, to kill people, to hurt people. And all he'll do is use you. So stay away from it. It's not for you. And trust me, I was an official captain, second in command to Michael. And look, where's the loyalty? Where's the loyalty? Loyalty is a two-way street. I've always showed it. I did 10 years for a crime I didn't commit. We don't talk about that. Again, it's not the life. Not the life, folks. Lost 20 years of my life because it is BS. It's just stay away from the streets. Too much money legit. Just reading a few more. Have a great night to you, Ryan. Thank you for always coming on. We have Snake on the streets of the Bronx where I want to be. Not anymore. Not anymore. The world today, blessing to you and family, Dom. With that, blessings to everybody out there and everybody once again. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Peace out until tomorrow.